Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank on the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160. Our interview segment presented by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. And if you're seeing this on Facebook Live, I think this is the most people, the biggest number of people that we've had in our studio at one time. I don't know if we can set a record on that, but these are the men and the coaches as well of the Indiana County Warriors Rugby Club team that have won the state championship. And we are joined once again by their coach, Zubin Bilamoria, and the entire team. Holy cow. When you said there were 30 people on this team, you were not kidding.
Hey, when I tell the boys to show up, I guess they do. They certainly did on Sunday.
They certainly did on Sunday. It's good coaching. Good coaching at that on that regard, I would imagine.
We're going to give all the credit to the players. I mean, it was 101 degrees on the field.
Wow.
They were running around for 70 minutes. They were hitting. They were getting hit. They kept getting up, and they refused to lose. I told you last week that our boys refused to lose, and they refused to lose.
Of course, the highlights from that. In fact, I think the whole game is on the YouTube channel. I think it's archived there. Let's actually meet the team. This may take the longest part, but let's start with the two captains. If you guys just want to come up here quickly, just say your name, what school you go to, what grade you're in.
Hi, I'm Zach Harrington. I go to Indiana, and I'm in 12th grade.
Okay, next up, I believe it's Jake, who's the other captain, right?
Yep. Hi, I'm Jake McCracken. I go to Indiana Area School, and I'm in 12th grade.
All right. Any volunteers? Somebody just got volunteered.
Hello, I'm Diego Lopez. I go to Indiana and I'm in 11th grade.
Thanks, Diego. Next up. See, it wasn't that hard, was it?
I'm Griffin Prebish. I go to Indiana, and I'm in 10th grade.
Next up. We want these young men we want Indiana to meet these young men.
I'm Owen Clifford. I go to Indiana High School, and I'm in 12th grade.
Okay. Next up.
Hi, my name is Ethan Kish. I go to Indiana High School, and I'm in 12th grade.
I'm also hearing them saying their nicknames on the field, too. Next.
Hey, I'm Thomas Batten. I go to Purchase Line, and I'm a senior.
All right, next up, you.
Hi, I'm Dylan Rice. I go to Indiana Area High School, and I'm in 9th grade.
Okay, let's keep the line moving, gentlemen. You can use both microphones.
Hi, I'm Jose McCracken. I go to Homer City. I'm in 9th grade.
Your name is very familiar to us here on WCCS. I know that. Go ahead, sir.
I'm Charles Edwards. I go to Purchase Line, and I'm in 10th grade.
Next up.
I'm Bradley Sneed. I'm go to Indiana, and I'm in 10th grade.
My name's Joshua Nelson. Go to Indiana Senior High School, and I'm in 11th grade.
All right.
I am Evan Cheesley. I go to Indiana High School, and I'm in 10th grade.
Hi, I'm Adam Nyland. I'm in 10th grade, and I go to Indiana High School.
I am Braden Riffer. I go to Indiana Area High School, and I'm in 10th grade.
I'm Joshua Scanlon. I go to Indiana High School, and I'm in 11th grade.
Okay. Wow, we're still going on the team introductions. Go ahead.
I'm Colin Fry. I go to Indiana Senior High School, and I'm in 10th grade.
They're pushing each other towards the front.
I'm Evan Bursch. I go to Indiana, and I'm in 10th grade.
I'm Blake Hodak. I go to Indiana, and I'm in 12th grade.
And we've got a couple more.
I'm Corbin Wilson. I go to Indiana, and I'm 12th grade.
Next.
I'm Jace Brooks. I go to Purchase Line High School, and I'm in 12th grade.
Uh-huh.
I'm Colin Augustine, and I go to Indiana. I'm in 9th grade.
I'm Quentin Brooks. I go to Purchase Line, and I'm in 10th grade.
I'm Damian Schaefer. I go to Indiana Aerials. I go to Indiana, and I'm in 9th grade.
I think that's all the players, right? That was tougher than a scrum. That was tougher than a scrum, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm learning all their names today, so it's pretty helpful. Josh,
come on.
I do want to give a shout out to the coaches that we've got here. My co-head coach, Todd Rabel, who got this whole thing going. Without him, we're not here today.
All right.
Gordon Wells and Larry Harrington. Greg Lynch is not here today. I guess he's saving lives at IRMC.
Well, that's good for him. He's got a good reason.
But a great group of guys.
This season has been incredible. I mean, the last season you played, you got very deep into the playoffs. This year, the state championships. But this is all happening within just a few years of existence for this club. And this season has been remarkable for the Warriors this year, you were telling me.
It's been incredible. We're undefeated. Kept getting stronger and stronger. We were fortunate to overcome a couple of injuries. And these guys, I mean, from day one, I've been saying this could be a state championship team. I've been talking the talk, but my gosh, these guys walked the walk and backed it up and helped me out.
Let's actually get the two captains up here right now, Zach and Jake. So, Zach, you're going to take which microphone? Raise your hand. There, that one right there. We'll talk with you first, Zach, then. So, Zach, being one of the co-captains on this team, how integral is it that you guys continue to remain in sync with one another? Because, as we've heard, there are no timeouts. You guys got to keep playing out there for a very long time and no breaks or substitutions.
Yeah, I think it's really important that like everyone shares a role in how much they do, and no one does like too much at one time, and you get gassed, and like you have people running out of breath, and then we're down a player on the field, so we just have to like everyone does their part.
It's a game of attrition, it sounds like, and we'll go over to Jake, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Jake McCracken, the other captain. So talk about this game. How did you come across it? And is it as physically tough as we all seem to think it is?
Yeah, it is. It is physically and just like mentally draining when you're on the field, especially when it's 101 degrees.
Yeah.
But
you guys were sweltering Sunday.
Oh yeah. I got into it with Mr. Rabel. He's been my coach ever since I was in Pee Wee football and Little League baseball. So when he came up to me, it just kind of seemed right to do this, and I kind of played just for him. So,
Zach, talk about how you got involved in this.
Well, my dad's been very involved with rugby since he was a kid, like a teenager. And so him like talking to me, it kind of sprouted me whenever he learned about that the high school had a team. He like took me to a practice, and I just stuck with it, and I've been playing ever since.
All right, we're going to do a show of hands for video, but guys, just kind of go yeah or no. Or how many of you had even watched a rugby match before learning about the Indiana County Warriors? And some sound as well, just to kind of just a couple. It looks like so. We're in radio; they can't really see too much, and we've got some young men down here too who had not seen a rugby match before this. But talk about picking up the game. Is it an easy game to pick up for the average viewer?
Not really. I mean, my parents haven't even picked it up yet, and I've been playing for 3 years.
Yikes!
So it's a lot easier when you're like actually doing it than just as a spectator.
So you really have to, so there are a lot of intricacies in this game.
Yeah, with like the penalties and stuff like that. It's a really involved sport where you have to like really be involved to understand what's happening.
What was the key point in this game on Sunday that you just kind of realized, hey, we've got a shot. We're gonna take this state championship cup home?
I think like the first time I realized that we really had a shot was the first try that was scored by Thomas, and it really set the pace because we went up 5, and since that point we just kind of sticked with it and kept doing what we were doing, and we just never let down until the end of the game.
Should we get the big man up here to talk a little bit about that? Tom, come on up here. He's got bring that ball with you. Let's show it off to Facebook. That's what a rugby ball looks like, ladies and gentlemen. But you got the first try. Now, on our equivalency, it's a touchdown or something like that. But breaking the ice like that for the team, that had to make you feel a little bit better to take a lead like that early on in the game.
Oh, I felt amazing. I mean, looking around at my teammates on the field with me, just seeing the expressions on their face, man, it made me feel amazing. I did a little dance in the end zone. I mean, us big men don't get moving like that, but I certainly did. I felt great first 3 minutes, and, nothing felt better that day.
For those not watching on Facebook, this guy is a big guy.
Yeah.
Just wondering, kind of, again, like a show of a grunt or some hands, how many of you plan on playing rugby in the future, either next year for the Warriors or in college? That's pretty much a unanimous vote. So I guess the sport really does get in your blood.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Zubin, let's get you back in here. So seeing these guys and their commitment. Also, some of these guys graduating, they're going to continue to play rugby in college.
Yeah, we have, I think around 5 guys going to play at IUP. Zach will be playing at Slippery Rock. They'll be playing against each other, which will be fun.
You have to have one oddball, don't you? Nah, we're joking. We're glad that he's going to continue.
Well, but think about that. You know, everyone raised their hands when you asked who's going to keep playing, right? A lot of the underclassmen that'll be in high school, but a good number will be going on to play in college. And I think that's just a testament to the culture that is in the program and how much the boys enjoy playing. And, you know, also seeing the community supporters this week has been incredible.
Yeah, you were honored by the school board on Monday. Here today with the trophy. Obviously, you guys are on kind of the Champions Tour. How many of you want to do this again next year? Another unanimous show of hands, except for the ones graduating. But I think with this team and with the teamwork that they have shown, I think you got a shot.
Hey, we've always got a shot with the attitude we've got here. And, you know, we've got a little bit of a chip on our shoulder. We're playing against big teams from Philly and Pittsburgh, but we're going to give them some country love from Indiana.
Yeah, let's put that trophy up here as kind of a parting shot here for our Facebook crew. I think this is a magnificent trophy. Kind of reminds me of the football trophies they hand out in Europe with all the banners streaming from them. But I will say that as a parting shot. Gentlemen, thank you all very much. You've made Indiana County proud of you guys, and you brought a new sport to Indiana County. So thank you all very much for joining us on Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. All the best to you in the future. Keep us updated, will you please?
Thank you.
Yeah, go Warriors. All right. Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank on the Voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160. We're glad that they were able to join us this morning, and coming up in our next half hour, we'll have a visit from Blairsville Borough Council. That's Indiana in the Morning.